Let's check if user input year is a leap year or not using macros. So here is the logic. If user input year is a century year, meaning the year ending with 00, and if it's perfectly divisible by 400, then it's a leap year. Or else, if user input number is not a century year, and if it's perfectly divisible by 4, then it's a leap year. So if either of these conditions aren't met, then it's not a leap year. Hope the logic is clear to you. With this in mind, let's write our C program. So before that, hope you remember we had already written this program in a separate video, link to which you can find it on your computer screen right now. Only difference is we had not used macros. In this video tutorial, we will be accomplishing the same task using macros. So I'll ask the user to enter a year and store it inside the address of integer variable year. So we need two statements here to print if the entered year is a leap year or if it's not a leap year. For that, let us define two macros. I'll call it not leap. As macro expansion, I'll write printf statement. I'll take an argument x here. I'll just print out the year 2, that is %d is not leap year, /n and x. I'll be using this here. So let me copy and paste this here. Let me write leap year. Let me define leap underscore year and print %d is leap year. Now let's define the main macro. Let me call it just leap of x, as defined leap of x. So inside macro expansion, I'll write the logic. Let me write ternary operator here. So this is the syntax. Also note that to find if the year is leap year or not, we need to use nested ternary operator. So let me even write the syntax for that. So inside this brace, I'll write another ternary operator. So let me even write this macro template inside main method here and pass in the correct variable, which is year. So once that's in place, let me write the actual logic. X modulo division 100 is equal to 0. If that's true, that means the user input year is a century year. And if that year is perfectly divisible by 400. So if this condition is true, then user input year is a leap year. So where is that printf statement? So here, the second macro definition. So pass it here. So now inside the else block, we need to write another condition. So let us bring this down here. So and use macro continuation preprocessor operator here, \. So if x is perfectly divisible by 4, then it's a leap year. So remember, if this else part is working, that means it's not a century year, because if it's a century year, it would have executed in the if block, that is first ternary operator condition itself. Okay, so if both of these conditions are false, then not leap, that is the year entered is not leap year, will be printed. Also note that macro definitions shouldn't end with a semicolon here. So let me take out the semicolon for both of these macro definitions and let me compile and execute it once again. So let me give year 2018, which is not a leap year. So let's check for 2019, which is also not a leap year. But 2020 is a leap year. So let's check that. Yeah, 2020 is a leap year. What about 2023? It's not a leap year. 24 is actually a leap year. Okay, 2023 is not leap year. Let's check for 2024, which is a leap year. Yeah, it's a leap year. So this is how we make use of ternary operators and macros to find user input number or the year is actually leap year or not. So please visit the link present in the description section of this YouTube video for source code, notes and discussion about this topic. Please stay subscribed to our YouTube channel and blog, and share this video with your friends on WhatsApp, Telegram, Twitter, LinkedIn, Facebook, etc. And please do not forget to like this video on YouTube. Thank you.